everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will make a very easy, delicious and nutritious recipe, gluten-free. I know gluten-free diet is very challenging, but this recipe is a complete dinner idea. Has protein, starch and vegetables. Delicious and nutritious. Stay with me to see all the steps and you will love it. In a pot, we put some olive oil. Usually I use olive oil. You use any oil you prefer. And I have here some onions. I have the green onions and the white onions. I chop them like that. Then I have some sun-dried tomatoes. You can use the regular fresh tomatoes and slice them. If you like tomatoes, mix everything. This recipe is very rich, a complete dinner. When they cook a little bit or they simmer a little bit, the onions and the tomatoes, then we add the corn. You can use the frozen corn or the canned corn, whatever you prefer. Only whenever you use something in the can, be sure that it's gluten-free. Always read your ingredients. Always read your ingredients. Here I have some chicken tenders. I cut them into small cubes. You can also use turkey, or you can use also some ground meat for this recipe. But today I used the chicken tenders. They cook quick and also they be tender. For the seasoning, I'm adding some salt to taste, but be careful. I will use a gluten-free soy sauce later. Be careful when you add the salt. And some black pepper to taste also, depend on the quantity that you have. Some garlic powder. The garlic powder that I buy is certified gluten-free, is 100% garlic powder. Mix everything together and let simmer for a few minutes. Then I add some broccoli florets and some spinach. Spinach, even if you add a big quantity, it will become a little bit in the end. It shrinks. One thing for the spices, when you buy them, always read, because sometimes they add some flour to the spices as an anti-caking agent. Be careful when you buy your spices. Always read that they are gluten-free and there is no flour added to the spices. Here I will add some soy sauce, low sodium and gluten-free. Like all the gluten-free, all the soy sauce in the market has flour, wheat, except the ones that are certified gluten-free. I add here some sriracha sauce. If you like it spicy, you add some chili powder, cayenne powder, or hot sauce. But for the soy sauce, be sure that it's certified gluten-free. Because if you go eat any food outside that have soy sauce, it will be having wheat on it. Mix and leave it simmer for a few minutes. It doesn't take that long to cook this recipe. The dinner be already in no time. And here I'm adding in the end some ginger powder. Ginger goes very well with chicken. This ginger, I dried it, then I ground it like that. I add here a little bit of water for a little bit of gravy that will go with my pasta. Also, you can add some vegetable broth or chicken broth. Be sure that the chicken broth or vegetable broth is gluten-free. Simmer a little bit. It smells good and tastes good, this recipe. Now I have, this is the gluten-free pasta. That's a brown rice pasta and quinoa. You boil it, I strain it, and I add it here. You can use any gluten-free pasta you prefer. Mix it like that. You will be coated with all these spices and mix with the vegetables and the chicken. And this dinner don't take no time. It's delicious, nutritious, and is a complete dinner in one pot. Let's see. Mix it until everything is coated, all the pasta coated with all the spices. It looks colorful and nice. And this is the pasta that I used, organic brown rice and quinoa. Usually I buy my pasta from Aldi's because so far they have the best prices. Also, you can buy them from other health stores that sell the gluten-free items. But this pasta, I like it. I like the texture and the flavor of it, and also it's healthy, brown rice and quinoa. You see, and also for the protein, it has 4 grams of protein. It's a very good pasta. And this is the final result. My dish is ready. The dinner is ready to serve. See how colorful and nice. You have pasta, that's your starch, and vegetables, and also the protein. Is a complete dinner, delicious and nutritious, and the gluten-free diet will not be challenging no more. From now on, I will start sharing gluten-free recipes, easy, delicious, and nutritious. Stay with me and keep checking my channel to see more and more gluten-free recipes. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time and your recipe and new video. Enjoy!